Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. That's too close. Sorry. Is that better? Anyway, I ordered a book about a week ago, and the way I read books, I don't read them from start to finish. I've never read like a novel, but I've read lots of rock music related books. But I can never, go from start to finish. I'm just all over, kind of scattered, like my brain. But this is a new book by Ruud Swart. And I have known Ruud for, I think, since almost the beginning of the internet, at least the early 2000s. And he's a big Sparks fan like me. And here's the book. Song by Song, Volume 1. That means there's going to be another book. 1971 to 1988. There's the boys. And so I just, want to say that I wanted to make sure that it's a good book at least. So I gave it a good week of, like I said, reading all over the place. And I am really, truly enjoying the book. There it is there. And there's even some pictures. I was actually thinking it would be more photo-based, but there's a lot more text than photos, which is fine by me. So he goes through all of their albums from Half Nelson, also known as Sparks, to Interior Design. And there's an introduction, and it goes into Half Nelson. So I'll show you the one. So this is their first album, and all of the text for it. Another page. And he goes through each and every song. Sometimes he gives his own thoughts on the songs, but it's more, who's playing on the song and just interesting information about each song. Yeah, so just from the one album, it goes on and on. So Wonder Girl. I'll read the first paragraph. Wonder Girl. The opening track of the debut album is a pleasant and open tune that makes great use of the stereo effects coupled with the double vocals. The striking bass line complements the minimalistic guitar and occasionally takes the lead. And then it just goes on to each song. So, I don't know, if you read books and you're a fan of Sparks, like I said, I highly recommend this. I'll show you. And in the middle, there are pictures. Now that picture there is Ron and Russell before they were known. They're in California, and they're at the TMT show with James Brown, the Rolling Stones, and many other acts. And that's on the video for it. For a couple of seconds they're shown. And there's early band photo of Half Nelson. More pictures. There's Ron Mael as Charlie Chaplin, who he took the idea of the mustache from. There's Ron, the greatest guitar player of them all. Yeah, so each and every album, Big Beat and Number One in Heaven, Terminal Jive, Want That Sucker, Inks to My Pants, Sparks in Outer Space, Pulling Rabbits Out of a Hat, Music That You Can Dance to, and Interior Design. The second half of the book, I haven't, like I said, I'll think, I want to read what he says about this song or that song, and then I'll read about it, or I'll go to a particular album that he's, writing about, and that's just the way I read. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this, and I highly recommend it. Sparks, Song by Song, Volume 1. Remember that. 1971, 1988, Rude Swart. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video and leave a comment below, and make sure you're subscribed. And I'll have a link for this book in the pinned comment below. Bye.